Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. This is my favorite time of the year. It's Masters Week. That's right. At Augusta National, they teed it up this morning with the honorary starters, of course. So all this week, I've been sharing with my students during our morning meeting little bits of information about the Masters Golf Tournament. This morning, I shared the Crow's Nest, and that is where the amateurs are invited to stay their first time they get invited to the Masters Tournament. Adam Scott walked us through a little video showing the small, quaint little cabin. Seems like an awesome way to have your first Masters experience. Also, I showed this Vladimir Guerrero card for a golf little update. You're probably thinking, what in the world does that have to do with Vladimir Guerrero? Graham did order this online from the new Big League Baseball, but I was like looking at the back of the card, and two things I want to share with you. Fun facts, the fun box. A golf enthusiast, Vladimir practices putting with his baseball bat. Now, if you can putt well with a round surface like a baseball bat, he has to be an outstanding putter with a real putter. Also, what I liked here was, he was at age 10 playing against the 16-year-olds and just dominating. And it says, reaching the majors required more than a dream, he had a plan. And we do kind of talk about that here at school, making goals, having plans, even at a young age. So that's definitely something important to learn from Vladimir Guerrero right there. All right, class is in session. Our number of the day is 3. So today's lesson is dedicated to, you're probably thinking, who could be number 3? Babe Ruth? Well, I do love The Sandlot, especially that scene where they talk about the Sultan of Swat, the Colossus of Clout. Well, it's not Babe Ruth. Number 3 today is dedicated to Bronco Nagurski. He was a Canadian-born football player. He did play quite a few seasons for the Chicago Bears. He was a All-Pro. He played linebacker, offensive line, and a fullback. With a name like Bronco Nagurski, I think I would want to have him on my team. That's for sure. All right, so today we're getting into our top stadium club. I've been saving this, haven't opened any of these tops 2018 in a while, but Trout versus Ohtani right there. But I also had a gift from a student, and he said, be careful opening it, but I got you a pack. So he said, take it away here, see what we get. Again, this is a gift from a student today. Chris Taylor, George Springer, Bo Bichette, sweet card right there, awesome. Jose Ramirez, man, this pack gets better and better. Will Smith, Josh Bell. I think Josh Bell is on Padres now. Nationals, I always forget. Oh, look at that, Shohei Ohtani. That is an awesome card right there. So a little bit of luck for our stadium club today with that Shohei. So we'll put that one up in the stand. But let's go ahead and do this 2018 pack first. Come on out of there. I had about maybe 10 of these. I was kind of opening every once in a while. I have not opened one in quite some time. Kind of waiting for a good time to do it, but figure since we're opening Shohei with the Stadium Club Chrome, why not do it today? All right, we got 2 of our purples here. Nothing crazy out of either one of those. Let's go ahead and get into our pack with Mike Trout on there. Dylan Bundy, Starlin Castro. He was a Cub for quite a long time. That's the team he came up with. He had quite a few good years. Man, he could definitely hit. That's for sure. There you go, Buster Posey. Awesome card right there. Very cool. He was an awesome catcher. Brian Dozier. Danny Duffy. Troy Tulowitzki. Remember, every year it was like, what team is Troy Tulowitzki going to go to? I forget who he's eventually traded to. Probably the Yankees, I think. And Alex Wood. All right. I've been excited for the Stadium Club Chrome. Stadium Club is one of my favorite products overall. I actually have to drop the video still, kind of comparing the two when I did the blasters to the one hobby box. But again, just beautiful cards right here. Reed Detmers, Nolan Ryan. He had a pretty sweet picture during the first, the regular Stadium Club that dropped earlier. Very nice. Kirby Puckett, awesome card right there. And these are awesome right here, these trophy hunters. Shohei Ohtani, that's the one to get right there. My student gave me a good luck, I think, having the Shohei card today. That is very sweet. Whit Merrifield. Will Clark, Will the Thrill. You know, Brad over at Doogie's Dugout, he said that was his childhood hero. And I actually, I watched a little bit of a break yesterday, Chasing Breaks. I was waiting for Graham to come out of youth group. I was kind of dozing off there a little bit, so I just kind of looked to see what was online. I saw that break, and I saw a few familiar faces that were in there. I've never done a break before, but it seemed like, you know, they were having a good time in there. O'Neal Cruz, all right, that's a sharp-looking O'Neal Cruz card right there. Very nice. My one thing is always being able to stay up for the breaks. And I know he was saying about 3 hours it would take. I did appreciate how he had some coffee going. I would definitely need a pot of coffee. Seiya Suzuki, all right, hometown Chicago Cubs right there. That is a good sign. I think another week or so, he may be starting to get ready to come back to the big club there. So I do plan on trying to break here sooner rather than later. I know they have another Stadium Club break coming up soon. I'm hoping to get the Greg Maddux card out of Stadium Club here. It was from the first night game that was scheduled at Wrigley Field. Another one of those Cubby occurrences. The first game ever at Wrigley Field with lights that was scheduled got rained out. The Cubs were winning against the Mets after a few innings, and the rain clouds just opened up. Oh, here we go, right here. Calling my shot. That is Greg Maddux right there, the first night game at Wrigley Field. They did have to cancel it, just pouring down rain. Mother Nature said, nope, 120 baseball is what you guys are going to have. That's a sharp-looking card right there. I remember that from my childhood, every little piece of that. Man, that's pretty sweet right there. All right, so I just need to maybe call my shot tomorrow with the downtown, maybe call exactly who I want to get out of there. Funny how those things work sometimes. All right, let's get a Shohei and Mike Trout autograph. Let's see if I can go 2 for 2. Cedric Mullins had a nice World Baseball Classic. Cody Bellinger had a home run for the Cubs. We're doing that 2017 Topps Fire Challenge with him and Judge. Another O'Neal Cruz. This one appears to be, I thought, a refractor maybe. Has a little bit more. Well, the net's kind of shining there a little bit. But all right, 2 O'Neal Cruzes in one box. We do have a gold right there, Richie Polancos. And that's numbered 14 out of 50. Very sharp. That's one thing I've noticed in a lot of people who have been opening the blasters. They are getting a lot of numbered cards out of there. So that's awesome right there, out of 50. And let me pull out that other O'Neal Cruz to see if there's anything different. We have been pulling 2 cards of the same guy here pretty regularly. We had that Kenny Pickett. It must be maybe a Pittsburgh thing that we're doing here. Those cards look to be identical to me. Got that 77, 77 there. All right, 2 O'Neal Cruzes. You can't go wrong with that. Class is dismissed.